Shalom. How are you guys doing in your kitchen this Passover? So welcome to my kitchen. I'm Stacey Batat with PJ Library. Many of you know me. And I'm hoping to do some chocolate matzah with you today. You can find the ingredients online here. But they're pretty simple. You could probably remember and even look at them right now because you just need a stick of butter, some matzah, some brown sugar, and some chocolate chips. So just 4 things. I bet you could all remember them. If you have a PJ Library apron, this is PJ Our Way. PJ Library, if you don't know about it, is a great engagement program. I represent PJ Library here in New Haven, supported by the Jewish Federation of Greater New Haven. And we support getting you free books to your home. So just go to pjlibrary.org or pjourway.org for 8 to 11-year-olds. And you can, if you are a family raising Jewish children, we have free books for you. And sometimes gifts and always programs to hopefully help you understand and celebrate the holiday together. So today we're going to be making chocolate-covered matzah. We put the oven at 375 and it just got warm. And we are going to make some a little caramel before to put onto our matzah. So we're going to use stick of butter and a half a cup of brown sugar, and we're going to melt it because I'm just making 2 matzahs. So a half a cup of sugar and 1 stick of butter just for 2 pieces of matzah. We'll caramelize it. You double the recipe if you want to make more, or triple if you have a lot of people at home. So we're going to be putting this on the stove and melting it down. And what I want to tell you while it's doing it is a little bit about Passover. So why do you think we eat matzah? Tell your parents. Tell your parents why we eat matzah. So if you don't know, matzah is because we were slaves in Egypt. And I'm going to sing you a little song about that. So you can kind of wait till we melt down the caramel, and then you can see what's next for chocolate-covered matzah. So Pharaoh was a wicked king in Egypt many thousands of years ago, and the Jewish people were slaves to him. And who's the hero in the Jewish story? Who wants to tell their parents? Do you know his name? The hero in our Jewish story, who's a leader that we talk about leading our Jewish people? His name was Moses. And when Moses was in Egypt land, his people said they wanted to go. What did they say? How did they want to get out of slavery? Let my people go. They were oppressed so hard they could not stand. Let my people go. And Moses went out to the desert and he met God. And God said, go down, Moses, way down, back to Egypt land. Tell old Pharaoh, who knows the song? Let my people go. And what did Pharaoh say? No, 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 I will not let you go. Now, how does it feel to not be able to go? We're kind of feeling that a little bit in our house this Passover. And we're trying to get out in the sun, and we're lucky if we can be with our families or whoever's home with us, but we can't go a lot of places we usually go. And also during Passover is the best time for us every year to remember that other people can't go places and have the freedom that we now have, because we did get out of Egypt and we came out of that narrow place of being not happy and working really hard. And by the way, there are all kinds of nice songs and videos and sing-alongs on the JCC website with Sam Foreman that we sing along with him, and we do a lot of Passover stories and programs. So check that out too. So now that we've melted the butter and the sugar, so it's caramelized, what we did is we spread it all over these 2 matzahs. This is not great light, but I'll try to get it better. So you have caramelized matzahs right now. And when they're very hot, I'm going to put it back in the oven just to get them a little hotter. The only thing we need to do is measure, and not even, sometimes I don't even measure, but there are options of different ways to take the chocolate chips and make them really yummy. So sometimes, and I'm going to grab some cinnamon, sometimes you could add almonds, slivered almonds, or you can even pound some walnuts, pretend you're working in the pyramids, and pound some walnuts and sprinkle those on top of the chocolate. And then you're going to put it on top of the matzah. And then all they're going to do is let it melt for 5 minutes. And then we can spread it. So first we do the chocolate, and then we'll do the nuts. But I'm not doing nuts today. And if you can't have nuts, it doesn't really work for you anyway. So let's see if it's hot enough yet. So all you're going to do now is you're going to sprinkle the chocolate chips all over the matzah. And eventually, give them 5 minutes, they are going to melt into the hot matzah, and you are just going to spread the matzah until it gets really smooth. And I'll give you the photo of how that looks at the end. So I hope you can easily make chocolate matzah. It was so easy. I'm not a great baker, but this is easy stuff for you, for anyone. And I hope you have a lovely Passover with your family, and that you celebrate, and that you sing and you dance, because we can do that for every holiday. And we can be thankful that we celebrate however we best can. So send a big Chag Sameach, happy Passover, to your family as you give them sweet chocolate matzah. And put it in the fridge. It'll be ready for you by the next day. 24 hours in the fridge, and you'll have delicious matzah. I'll show you a picture of it in a minute.